Yo guys, what is going on? Tenebris here, welcome back to another video, and in today's video, I have a few things to announce. First of all, once again, Faithful's having a huge giveaway, links to that in the description. So yeah, let's get right into the video topic. So today's video's topic is about the progression of popular game modes, especially PvP game modes on the game Minecraft. So, I mean, I've actually touched on this a little bit in a video called the Minecraft Server Recycle. However, I didn't really talk about the game modes individually. And I asked on Twitter a couple of weeks ago, what should I do as a commentary video? And, people suggested this and it's got the most likes, so I'm deciding to do it. So yeah, so I'm going to begin by explaining what I mean by progression of popular game modes. So what I mean by progression is the gradual shift of players from one community or one game mode to another. So here's an example I've talked about before, the SG community to the UHG community. Another example is the debuff, like back when everyone used to use debuffs in pop PvP, to the no debuff kind of play style. And this is interesting because it also occurs in the minigame community. Skywars, which up until Bed Wars was released, in my opinion, it was the most popular game mode on the largest minigame server, Hypixel, to Bed Wars, and now Bed Wars is the most popular game. So yeah, so I'm going to talk about kind of what I think is going to happen next. And so originally, I'm going to talk about this more from my perspective because I think that a lot of people have different experiences and it's going to be very difficult to kind of clump them all into one group. But personally, in my perspective, the way I got into this game and the way, I've been changing game modes is I started off as someone who used to play Minecraft Pocket Edition back in 2011. And then I kind of discovered the PC edition. I realized you can get mods for it. I know now you can get mods for Pocket Edition. I don't really play that anymore, but I thought it was really fun, and that's how I got into it. And then I got into PvP. I joined a really bad server called Zamo back in, 2012, I believe. And yeah, so if anyone remembers that, that's just insane. It was like a really crappy kit PvP server that I used to play all the time. And then I finally discovered SG PvP, so I got into MCSG for a while. So it kind of went kit PvP, MCSG, and then I discovered Kohi in 2014, and that's what I've been playing since. So that's pretty much my experience. However, I'm kind of wondering what's going to come next in terms of my experience. And I don't really know. I don't know if I'm going to get into more minigame style PvP, like more Hypixel style PvP if I do get that YouTube rank at 30K. By the way, thanks for 28K. Really appreciate it. So yeah, in terms of generally, I think that we're going to continue to see the shift towards competitive game modes and towards competition because it's, I already talked about this, but I just think it's going to shift more and more towards competitive game modes, and that's why Potion PvP I think has gotten so much big and UHG has gotten so much bigger in the past couple of years, is because it's highly competitive and people want to find something new on this game because this game has been out since, what has it been, 8 years now officially. 2009 it was released in alpha. Technically it's actually been 6 years, but it has been a long time, and a lot of people might argue that Potion PvP is not at its prime. But in my opinion, if you look at the server sizes, I'm just going to say this, I know Kohi's not around, but if you just look at the server sizes, I think that Potion PvPs might be a little bit more popular than it was back in 2014. And that's just because the growth of people, like for example, I'm able to get a base subscriber base off of Potion PvP, and I enjoy playing it and stuff. So people can realize that they can do that, and then more people play it to try to get big, and it's a cycle, and the game gets better and better because the more people who play it, the greater the skill gap is. And the skill gap is important to competitive gameplay, which competitive gameplay, I believe, is where the community is headed. So, yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hope everyone enjoyed, and I will see you all next time. Peace out.